What's up, guys? It is Cowboy Rocksteady, and I've got an exciting video for us today. Diamond service grading. Let's see what grades we got back. Alrighty, so we're gonna open this bad boy up because after all, this is the way. And we are going to review Diamond service grading. This is a company that has actually been around for quite some time, but they rebranded and renamed. So wanted to give them a shot. The main thing that drew me to them is their custom art labels. And Chris Karpman from MetaZoo did a custom, well, not from MetaZoo, but he has done some artwork for MetaZoo. He's an artist. He did some custom labels for DSG. So obviously really nicely packed. And, you know, a benefit for going for someone like this is the turnaround and the price. I got a pretty good deal on these slabs. This is the first time that I have ever had anything graded. I've been holding off. And again, these are going to be Magic cards. I'm of the type of person that thinks that there's not too much of a need to be grading new cards. I know maybe some of y'all differ on that, but I had some vintage cards that I wasn't going to be playing, that I only wanted to collect. Some of them reserve lists, some of them just sort of iconic. And quite frankly, guys, I am pretty scared. I have never had anything graded before. This is already going to be a pretty rough grade. I figure, but it's my oldest card. That was in the best shape to grade. So I kind of wanted to just give it a shot. So if you can see that custom label right there, super, super cool. That is the main reason that I got these done. I just think that's really neat. And you'll see why in a minute. So I am completely going blind here. I have very, very low expectations for these cards. Honestly, if I get a 10 on anything, I'll be shocked. I would assume that this is going from worst grade to best. So I'm a little nervous, but I'm really excited. I've never had cards graded, and you know, now that I have the opportunity to, I figured I'd do it with DSG. So let's just get to it. Ooh, okay. So that is a Legends 7 Wood Elemental. Now, if that comes back at a 7, I'm curious. Wow, so these kind of slide around a little in the cases. Don't know how I feel about that. But Wood Elemental, it is a reserve list card. And so you can see that Campman signature there, and look at the mana symbols you can see in the artwork. So that's super cool. I think there's only a couple thousand of these custom labels available. So if you guys are interested, head over to DSG. It really sort of stands out from the BGS and, you know, all of the other sort of, you know, higher end grading. I think if you're looking to resell or do anything like that, I think you probably do want to stick with Beckett. or, you know, one of the big two graders. But for me, these are just for my collection, and I just fell in love with this custom label. These numbered, again, Chris Campman, super cool artist. I think it just looks fantastic. It's a limited run, so I wanted to do that. So we have a Wood Elemental reserveless card, near mint 7. Frankly, I'm totally fine with that. I, again, had no expectations for these cards. So let's see what we've got next. Ooh, man, that is a Renin 6 8.5. I was expecting this to be one of my better cards. Not happy with that. Man, it looks like there, and so again, there's a barcode here where you can scan it and it'll tell you where you are on everything. But man, this, yeah, this guy looks pretty scuffed up now that, you know, now that you look at it graded and like encapsulated and everything, you really see kind of the centering of the card and some of the blemishes, because I'm sure that they actually clean these up before they grade them. Up next, we have a Quorum Trench Gnomes, also a Magic the Gathering Legends card. That's an 8. Not too bad. Not too bad for a super old card. Again, you know, I'm pretty happy with some of these grades. You know, I didn't have super high expectations for these. I had just never graded cards before and wanted to see what they came back. But that Renin 6, that's rough at an 8.5. There's my Buried Alive foil at a 7. Not great. But again, you know, wanted to get that encapsulated early. One of the first sets to have foils. Pretty cool, valuable foil card. Again, I thought would honestly look cool with that custom label. This is my Juggernaut. This is going to be rough, guys. Don't judge me. I'm expecting like, God, I don't know, a 4 or something. All right, that's about what I thought. Alpha Juggernaut. Alpha Juggernaut. This, again, one of my oldest gradable cards. I'm actually, I know y'all are probably scoffing at me. You know, 6 isn't great, but it's not terrible. And for a card that, you know, I used to play with these. I used to run these with very primitive sleeves back in the day. So I think that's pretty cool. And up next, we have an 8 Force of Will. So none of these have been super highly graded. I really was hoping for a 9 or higher on this Force of Will or this Renin 6. That 8.5 is disappointing there on that Renin 6. We'll have to look at why. You know, looking at it now, the centering's actually pretty bad. But again, you know, it just takes a while to digest this stuff, you know, after you actually look at them. But this is an iconic card that, again, I didn't protect super well. You know, again, let's look at this logo with these runes and these sort of Western fantasy art. Pretty neat. I'm really, I mean, honestly, the reason I did this is for that Campman limited little badge there. I think it looks beautiful. I like it a lot. Okay, guys, this was my only shot at a 10. I'm sort of nervous now. I wonder what it'll come back at. But this is a 9. This is a 9 Death Corona Space Godzilla. I knew that this would look beautiful in the case. Sorry for the glare, guys. I don't know what's going on, but literally with that black mana symbol and all the foiling on this card, this is an iconic card to me. It symbolizes all of the pain and all of the craziness that we have gone through during this period, this coronavirus period. And I just, again, really wanted to get it graded, see what it would come back at. So let's kind of organize these in best to worst grades. Again, I know these aren't great grades, but this is about what I thought would happen. Honestly, a little better. I thought the Juggernaut would be worse. I'm really sort of happy about that. I thought my Buried Alive, the Wood Elemental, and the Gnomes would have done better. Again, you know, I assumed that this Corn Trench Gnomes was pretty, yeah, I mean, you can kind of tell there that centering just isn't great. It's funny how you can just, when it gets encapsulated, you can just kind of tell. Really shocked at this, you know, Ren and 6 came back so low. You know, really wanted that to be kind of a highlight of my collection. And didn't end up that way, but that is okay. And again, I'm most excited about this Space Godzilla. This was the card. I saw that, you know, custom DGS logo, and I just said to myself, I have to get that card encapsulated with that. So if you're into this kind of thing, look up DGS. It's Diamond Grading Services. They were extremely fast, very affordable compared to what Beckett and others are charging now, quite honestly. Very transparent, very communicative. And, you know, honestly, none of these grades are that terrible. I'm actually pretty happy with a lot of these grades. You know, I know that you really want to look for 9.5s and Gem Mint 10s, but again, I'm not looking to flip these off. I'm not looking to charge an arm and a leg and a premium for these cards. They're just for my collection, and I've always wanted slabs, and so I found the opportunity to send my oldest sort of, you know, in my opinion, iconic sort of Magic cards that I personally own and am not playing with. And this is what I came up with. And so just to have, you know, this alpha card from my collection, I was pretty excited about that. So with that, you know, we'll kind of close this video. It's hard to beat, you know, that classic OG Force of Will. So until next time, guys, this is Cowboy Rocksteady. Thanks for checking out my collection, and we'll see you next time.